Oh, would you please save us from all the money?
I was so excited when I heard Marvel had brought out a new comics creator with no experience creating comics. When I was a kid growing up, if you read comics and you loved drawing, it was probably your dream job to someday work at Marvel. They had books and videos that basically showed you how to get your foot in the door. They had a reputation for offering constructive criticism to artists that submitted, but that weren't quite there yet. Unless you missed submitting to Jim Shooter and got stuck submitting to Tom DeFalco. Thanks, Tom. So then Marvel shuts down submissions and starts giving artists and writer positions to anyone with a Tumblr account that has preferred pronouns and loves Steven Universe. Most recently, in a long string of just WTF are they thinking ideas, we got the new Warriors with Trail Mix and her magic backpack that obviously was filled with a never-ending supply of snacks. Social Justice and Echo Chamber, who are directly inspired by the Luke and Leia kiss from Star Wars. Then there's Screen Door. He got exposed to... I just can't. He got exposed to experimental internet gas. Obviously inspired by Tron and its oh-so believable concepts, like getting scanned into a computer. Even in 1982, that didn't make any sense, and neither does internet gas. Unless he's huffing his own farts. Lastly, there's Bat Soup, who just sucks on every level from concept to design. Whatever. I really think this comic was a troll, and it was just made to stir up controversy. Then, right after that, Marvel announces Outlawed, which is another team-up with young, diversity-hire versions of their more popular counterparts, coupled with questionable art. But Marvel keeps going with Children of the Atom. A lazy X-Men rehash with all the characters gender and race swapped and art that looks like an infographic. Next. X Factor, a new team, and they're super unkillable. Well, it sounds more like Suck Factor, and the art looks like rejected character designs from that old Clerks cartoon. You remember that? Spider-Woman is a single mother now. Terrific. Okay, so needless to say, Marvel is called that because it's a marvel they're still in business. DC, who's always aping Marvel, and badly, as in Avengers Cinematic Universe equals Batman v Superman. Deadpool was popular and edgy, so Suicide Squad? And not wanting to sit by and let Marvel file bankruptcy all on its own, they copied Marvel's entire comics process. Hire someone with no comics experience or knowledge of the franchise or its characters, and immediately give them a high-profile character. Check. Hire based on gender and identity. Check. Completely change the characters on the writer's whim. Check. Art that looks like knockoff anime or old Cartoon Network cartoons. Check. Gotham High writer-creator Melissa De La Cruz is a romance novel writer whose work seems to mostly be about rich Asian families or Twilight knockoffs. So, in this new book, Bruce is Chinese, which is a little odd to me, as De La Cruz is from the Philippines. And if you've ever been around Asians, you know that they're a little unforgiving of other Asian cultures. So it made me wonder if this was DC's attempt to cash in on the Chinese market, or possibly appeal to anime fans. If changing Bruce's race wasn't a note from DC, then I have to wonder if it was possibly done by De La Cruz as a parody. De La Cruz never read any comics and knew nothing about Batman, and admitted she did no research and basically wanted to do her own version of Crazy Rich Asians, as she is a crazy rich Asian, saying in an interview that her father taught her to play poker as a child, and vacation homes and sports cars were bet on the reg. Now, of course, she would never use a tired cliche like a love triangle. Oh, wait. She also decided to tell the story from Catwoman's point of view because pretty much every successful romance novel is told from the main girl's point of view. Even if most women won't admit it, they like when the best male suitors fight for their attention. Some things to note about Gotham High is Bruce Wayne is now a martial arts expert and saves a damsel in distress. I mean a black dude, who later is revealed to be Dick Grayson, aka Robin. He gives the kid his martial arts instructor's business card, and apparently he's learning martial arts from Captain Planet.
Wind, water, fire!
Your powers combined. I am Captain Planet!
After the beatdown, he gets kicked out of school because he's a super rich kid. He'd really get kicked out of school because rich, privileged people never get preferential treatment. So anyway, Selena Kyle is now Selena Gomez, and the Joker is some super popular kid that's poor. Okay, I've actually never seen that, but whatever. They have social media accounts because that's what's popular with the kids and the Asians. Alfred is also Asian and gay, like Mr. Chow in the Hangover movies, or Wang from the Transformers movie. In some story leaks, it turns out Bruce got his money from his rich mother, Masha.
Why did you say that name?
And their real surname is Wang. In some story leaks, Wang Industries creates a biological weapon, and a disgruntled janitor releases Wang Industries' most deadly biowarfare weapon on the world. Old enemies of the Wang family show up too, like the supervillain Fu Manchu, who's bent on ruling the world by killing everyone in it. It turns out Bruce Wayne gets the idea to become Batman after eating a bowl of bad bat soup. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. The channel's been stuck around 2,000 subs for a while, so consider subbing if you like the content. And remember, stay awake, stay alert, and stay inside. We are the new counterculture.